Hello guys, how are you? Welcome back to the next episode of City Skylines with me, Biffa. And as seems to have become the custom when starting off, I've jumped into I was going to say jet. No, I've jumped into my helicopter to just oversee the area we're going to be working on today. We're going to be working on this. We want to get this a lovely, nice place for people to live. Possibly with the motorway coming up into here, we shall see, and some roads, because this place over here needs more people. There's not enough people in here. Oh, the glitchy flashingness is a bit annoying, isn't it? There we go. Let's look up like this. So this is the way we're going to go. We're going to work on this today, and hopefully start building this area up. That amazingly tall building there is fantastic. But let's jump out of this. Oh, we're back. But there's not too many things that are wrong with my city at the moment, which is fantastic. We have a few sick people over here. Well, that's understandable because the pollution here, yeah, it does sort of spread out to these buildings sort of in this area, which is a shame because they're building up. We have trees there. What is it that's actually causing the pollution? It's these incinerators. I wonder if I could move. Let's just come out of that mode and have a look. If I move that over here, he'd be very close to the school, which shouldn't be very good. I might just move those incinerators altogether to somewhere entirely different. Where could we put them that's nice and far away? And then we could maybe put some more buildings there. We could have them... Well, the water treatment plant's probably not a good idea, because their area of pollution is quite large, isn't it, around... We could just stick them over here somewhere in the middle of all of this, because there's pollution here anyway. What have we got here? We've got other incineration plants there, although these are nice and close for getting round to these guys. Maybe I'll just leave it and see how it goes. I mean, they get into hospitals and stuff. They're sick. Healthcare availability, average health 64%. So health is bad there, health is bad there. Generally it's not too bad. These are sick for some reason. That might be noise pollution over there. Yeah, it's not too bad. We'll see how it goes. We'll see if it gets any worse, then we'll do something about it. But other problems, traffic, not really a huge amount. We have a little bit, but it's moving. It's okay. Everything's moving. We've got no backups. So that's good. These people up here have been complaining about the land value. Let's take a look at that. So the land value isn't the best, is it? Although we do have... Oh, these aren't part... These don't count then as... They don't count as giving any land value. Right, okay, well that's interesting. Well, let's add in here... Nope, this one. Nope, we were at the right one after all. Let's add a... What can we have over here? A nice kiddies playground or something? A large playground? That's a bit too big. Is there like a small playground? We can add that one in instead. Japanese garden. That is a great idea. Let's add that in there. Hopefully that will sort your problems about the land value. Let's have a look. Fantastic. Much better than it was. Land value is quite high in a lot of places here, which is good. A bit low over here. Anyway, so... Thinking here what to do. We've got this snaky road that goes up through there. We can't go over the mountains. We could just go straight up here. Straight across here. And then try and connect the motorway in a loop. I think that might be a good idea, but then we've got to have some sort of off-roads and off-ramps and things like that. We could just do it like we've done over here, with just a couple of off-ramps going into a smaller road. Let's see, because now we're getting some demand for stuff. How are we doing over here? This is all pretty much full up, and people here are getting sick, aren't they, because of the pollution and such. Oh, do we have any... We do not have a cemetery over here, do we? Let's just plonk one in. There we go. Yep. Oh, what else do we not have over here? crime is low. Fire station, yeah, we've got... Ah, that's probably not helping, is it? The incinerator plant. Let's move that down here where the pollution is anyway. There we go. Let's cheered them up, made these slightly unhappy. And what else have we got up here? So maybe we could just add... Let's have a quick look at the noise. Yeah, just because of these roads. So I'll tell you what we're going to do anyway is add a bit of high density doodads up here anyway. Let's fill all these in. Get as many people up here as possible, and they can either live here or they can't. If they don't want to, that is entirely up to them. Which is the tool I want. Let's just fill the whole thing. There we go. That will help for now. So, let's see about joining up these motorways. What should we do? I mean, for coming off, we could just have a small roundabout in the middle. Somewhere. I don't know what I'm going to do. Let's join up the motorways first. Let's say, which way are these going? Driving on the right-hand side. Okay, well, let's go... Let's use that tool. And we're going to do this. So we sort of end up splitting the thing in half like that. And then sort of coming down here and connecting down... Oh, that actually connected quite well, didn't it? Where's that going now? Okay, well, let's scoop that around to there. And I'm just going to delete a bit of this back. And go... to here. I want to get that lined up a bit nicer. There we go. Let's try that. Yep, that's not the right one, is it? That would have been good. That one. There we go. So then if we go round here, let's try and get these lined up if we can. As much as we can. This is always the fun bit. And then we have to delete a few to get them to line up. Wish there was an easier way of doing that. To get in the double roads next to each other. So if I go a bit wider... So what I'm doing, I'm looking at this bit here, and then this bit over here, I'll just remove it. I mean, we've got so much money. It's really not a problem. Oh, can I just go all the way around and connect to there? I could, but it'd look nasty. Let's go up a bit. Nope. Let's go down a bit. No. So you sort of got to do this. Do you know what? That will do. So now they can go round, and then... See, the thing is... Oh, see, I've done that, and I'm thinking now noise pollution is going to be a problem. Do you know what? I'm not going to do this at all. I'm going to completely change my mind on this. Because I wanted this to be a nice place to live. Who wants to live here when you've got a highway going right through the middle of where you live? So that is not going to happen. And also, we're going to take this back a bit. There. We're going to join these two up here instead. And this will be interesting. Let's try and do this. So how far up do I have to go before I can curve it round? So I don't want it to slow down too much. Which one of these am I joining it to? Driving on the left, the outside one. So we go to there. Whoa, man alive. That's a... There we go. That is a freaky looking turn, isn't it? Okay, never mind. Well, if we do that, and then I can delete that bit there. Is that going to join up there? There we go. And then I can get the roads going the right way, because I've done that again, haven't I? So which way is that? That's coming out. That's going in. Yes, there we go. So we need to turn these around the other way. So we've got one motorway down, one motorway up. There we go. And let's do these as well. Oh, no, there we go. I was right. Excellent. There we go. Don't like that corner much. Let's just see if we can... Let's just see if we can tidy that up a bit. Let's use that one. Whoa, I go there to there. That's a bit better. A bit more of a slope rather than jumping up in the air. Okay, and then we just need to change the direction. And then what I'm thinking is having off-ramps here to come in and out of this place and to do it in a similar way to this. Oh, let's start the game up again. Although I prefer this way, where we've got the wider double roads, then the shorter roads coming off. That seems to work quite well. So I'll tell you what I'm going to do is I'm going to just map out some roads in here, and then I'll be back with you. Okay, we've got everything laid out. I'm just sorting out my electricity access. Let's just run that to there and connect that up to here, and that will go around, that will go around. Yep, so that's going to give us electricity all the time. But then what I'm going to do in the meantime, just to try and help it out, is have a couple of wind turbines, because we've got some good wind here. 7 megawatts, 8 megawatts. So I'm going to put a couple of these down. Actually, no, what am I doing? I don't need to do that at all, do I? If we're connected to the grid... Nope, idiots. Let's bulldoze those. Yeah, we'll bulldoze those. Okay, so this is what we've got. We've got the main route in here. Is this the one in? Yeah, this is in, and this is out. So I'm hoping, I mean, this, you know, it's big roads, so I'm hoping it's not going to cause too much of a problem. But then I've got it sort of siphoned off into smaller road, then smaller road, and that's the way we're going to do it. So we need some people here, so I'm thinking I want to keep stuff off the main road and really only have houses on the side roads. So I'm just thinking, could we step it back? I think it'll be alright on those roads there. There we go. So we'll just fill in this, but I'd want to keep it off of this road this side as much as possible. So let's get people moving in. We'll fill up that because I unfilled that one. There we go. I keep pressing right click to get rid of my tool and forgetting that's not what we need. So we need a couple of services and things here which we could put in. Let's have a look. Maybe we'll leave the incineration and stuff for now because there might be enough around. Hospital, let's have a look. Medical clinic. The Russian hospital. DP's hospital. Yeah, we'll add that into the middle here. That will go around the other way. Okay, well that looks like it's covering everything. That will do. We shall have the fire. We'll just go for a firehouse here. I don't think we need to go nuts. And I'm going to keep it away from this square. Yeah, that should cover all of that. Please. Crime rate is low. I'm going to put a tiny little DP's police station in here. Let's put that. We'll get that one in the middle, I think. We'll have that one there. Wayne Enterprises. We need to start putting some of these other types of buildings in. Elementary school. Let's have a look. We'll probably just go with 2 of these. One on each side. So if you have one up there and one down there, hopefully that'll cover the whole thing. High school, we'll just do next to those. Oh, there it is. It's going blind. There we go. And university, I think we're doing okay. Nope, close that. Close, close. Thank you. High school, university availability. Yeah, we're doing okay on that, so that's fine. Buses, I won't worry about just yet. And then parks is the last thing. So let's have a look. Let's have a nice Paradox Plaza. I'll have one that side and one that side. And that should do for now anyway. And they've all got water, they've got electricity. We probably could just do So I'm hoping they're going to run round here to work. They can all leave, they can go up there. It's not too far. Just a little bit of department stores, supermarkets. Yeah, they want somewhere to spend their money. So I'm going to go for here, here and here. Then we're going to have some offices here and here. Just to try and block the sound. In fact, I'm even going to change. That's not the one to draw with, is it? Yes, it is. Let's undo those and have offices there. I just want to keep that sound blocked in as much as possible. We'll see how that goes, whether that's enough to keep everybody happy. And that should be good. Let's have a look. So they've got all the services they need. The only thing they haven't got is a cemetery. Cemetery. Crematorium. Let's add one of those in. Yeah, we'll have that at the top, just there. So hopefully that will cover all of that. And do you know what? This is going to be a really posh place to live. Raises land value. We are going to have a football stadium. Can I fit a football stadium in here? How about if I took out some of these roads and we stick a football stadium at the back over here? I think that would be good. Let's take out those. We can see what this looks like. There we go. Nice. A proper football stadium. That's what we need. Has it got electricity? Yes, it has. And how's that affected the land value? Not this one. Not that one either. There we go. So it raises the land value. So as more people move in, hopefully we'll get to see that. But that's a lovely little model. Wonder if we'll get to see some people playing football there. We've got parking as well. So entertainment 100. Llama sightings 23. Goodness me. We could probably do with some sort of car park next to that. Central Plaza. I really wish they'd fix not being able to see these things. 6x6 working car park. That's too big. Small 4x4. Have a couple of those. Oh, that's a park. Yeah. Don't want that. I wanted a car park, not a park. Park, car park. Big difference. Large parking lot with trees, far too big. What's that? Garage. Pollution, non-noise. A garage for 64 vehicles. I'm not sure we're going to get that many going, but that's interesting to keep in mind for somewhere else. Where could I put that? That would be really handy. Where there's a lot of commercial stuff going on, that would be a fantastic thing to place down. There we go. Finally found one. So we'll stick that one there. That is really cool. It'll be interesting to see how that one works. So, yeah, people are moving in, which is fantastic. Lots of people are moving in. So I'm hoping that these are going to stop complaining about no workers. Yeah, these are going to complain about getting sick. Oh, do we have fire engines over here? Yes, we do. Oh, we need to connect this up over here. Do we now? How's that affected the traffic? Now everybody's coming in there. Whoa, the auto-saving thing. Let's have this one to there. And then let's just upgrade that. Somebody mentioned, if I upgrade that to... I don't want a highway. Space already occupied. What's that there then? Oh, an elementary school. Actually, I don't want to upgrade this bit here, do I? And I probably didn't need to delete that, but there we go. This one. There we go. Let's get that going the right way. There we go. So if I do that at the end, then they split. And they can go left and right. Actually, no, that's... I want the one-way one, don't I? There we go. And it's split, so they can go left and right and gives them that little bit of extra space coming in. I'm wondering if I could do that here. Although this is one... No, this is two-way. Maybe a small two-way road. That's only allowing them to go left, although you can go right here. Oh no, it's not. It's allowing them to go both ways. There we go. Okay, so maybe that will help, possibly. And that's an outward one anyway. Okay. Oh, people are backing up here already. Let's do the same here. Let's upgrade this to one of those. Can I just do that? Yeah, who needs the off-ramp? But is that, what's that put there? It's not put traffic lights, is it? No, okay. But most people are coming off and they're queuing in the outside lane instead of using all the lanes. I love it when people do that. That's really good. And they're all queuing in the right-hand lane to go right. To the shops and stuff. Ah! Has that now become the nearest commerce for guys here? Because where do they get on the motorway? They get on over here. That's interesting, because where are they all coming from? They're coming from round here. Up over here. Up here. Look at all this traffic that's suddenly been made. It's people coming in from outside, I think. Wow, well that's good anyway. It's going to upgrade, hopefully. That's weird that they do that. I'm wondering whether to make my input road also go somewhere else as well. I could just have that go up the mountains here. Let me try that. Let's go... Is that just not going to get rid of the mountains for me? I want this one. It will do. Look at that for a mountain pass. That's fantastic. And hopefully that will help alleviate it a bit. Although these people have to turn around and leave. Did I not make that a one-way? I think I did. But that's two-way, of course, yes. So that's a bit confusing for those people. But that's okay. They'll work that out. Yeah. Maybe that's going to help a bit. We shall see. I may make... Do I want... They're not really going over this way. They're just... Yeah, we'll leave it like that. So we've got a dedicated output route. But that's upgrading nicely. I'm very pleased with that. I'm sorry that people over here are getting so sick. Oh, I just want to move this out the way now. I've really put that in a bad spot. Do you know what we could do? But every time I move something like that, there's never a good place to put it. It could have its own little island eventually. How are we for buying? Yeah, we could buy more slots, couldn't we? Maybe I will give that some thought. We still have the Joe Hills Memorial Wind Farm. Even though we don't need it, I could just put that down here. Well out the way. Does it make... It's got, yeah, all the noise pollution... And a bit of normal pollution as well. I forgot about that. Still normal pollution. I didn't think it was going to make... any, because I sort of think, oh, in this corner, but then that doesn't become a corner once I start buying other tiles. Well, anyway, I tell you what, I'm going to look around. I'll find somewhere to put that. It's going to be out the way, not give a problem with pollution. It's because everywhere is so picturesque that I don't want to spoil it. That's the thing. I mean, we could just stick it down here, couldn't we? There's nobody living down here. Do you know what? I'm going to do that. Let's add... What's this we got here? 2-lane gravel road. Going up here. There we go. And we're going to relocate that. So over here. Hopefully I can put it... Oh, I really wanted it there. Okay, let's not relocate that. Let's delete this. I go straight from there to there. There we go. Let's relocate this to here. That's it. And then pause before everybody complains about lack of everything. Let's give you that. And where's the nearest electricity to connect to? Over here. Can I run some cables, some sneaky cables along here? I can. And then that should be connected to everybody. And then these should start getting unsick. Unsick. Let's fill the rest of this in. Nope, not with that tool I won't. Let's fill the rest of that in. And see how that goes. I'm going to undo those. And fill them in with this. And I'm going to have my commercial down here. Away from that, we'll have some high density commercial in here as well. And I think... Oh, the game's paused. I think that should be okay. I'm hoping the electricity availability is going to shoot up again. Yep, there we go. And everything else is looking good. Good, good. So hopefully we've solved that problem. We shall see. But I do like the way this little mountain area looks. Oh, excuse me, hiccups. We could squeeze a few more houses and things in there. I'll do that maybe next time. But guys, thank you very, very much for watching. We need a name for this little area here. Don't forget, we're going for the sci-fi theme. Oh, the traffic is backing up a lot. Wow, they are coming from... They are coming from a long way away to get to here. This place, people, it's hopping. People want to come here. No football matches yet. We'll keep an eye out for that. And then we have people walking their dog on the football field. Very nice. Yes, we need a sci-fi themed name for this area here. And yeah, let me know in the comments. I will see you next time. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.